Made naturally delicious.
Calling the Hogs. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Some vehicles are simply made. Cadillac vehicles are made to be iconic. And whether that's being made to be vibrant in an all-electric Lyriq, made to be epic in a luxurious Escalade, or made to be thrilling with the dynamic performance of CT4 and CT5. Cadillac is always made to be bold. Because icons aren't just born, they're made. Visit your local Cadillac showroom today.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is meatloaf for only $7.49 per pound with roasted red skin potatoes and peppers for $4.99 per pound.
Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Welcome to the Sonic Postgame Show, presented by Sonic Drive-In, a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free, eat Sonic. Let's head back courtside now with the voice of the Razorbacks, Chuck Barrett.
Well, the Razorbacks have their pointers tonight in 23 tries. That's 13% for the. Won it, though, at the foul line. 29 of 34, 85%. Georgia 20 of 29, 69%. Hogs forced 13 turnovers. They committed 10. Georgia ended up plus 4 in points off turnovers after being plus 11 at one point in the first half. Arkansas ended up out-rebounding the Bulldogs 40 to 30. 18 of those were offensive boards. Z, how about this? 33 to 16 was the second chance advantage for Arkansas. You mentioned not many assists, but the Razorbacks were able to punish them on the glass in the final 20 minutes particularly. That helped him come away with a win. Arkansas out-rebounded Georgia 21 to 12 in the second half. So that tells you a lot right there. Individually for the Razorbacks, Thero had 17, including the final 3 of the ball game. 11 rebounds for Adu, so he posts a double-double again tonight. 13 points for Carter Knox. Knox was big. 11 of his 13 came at the foul line. 11 of 13 free throw attempts, and then 11 of his 13 points from the stripe. 6 boards for Knox tonight as well. Everybody else in single digits. John L. Davis, 9 points. He had 4 rebounds and 2 assists tonight. 8 points for DJ Wagner. Made a couple of big free throws down the stretch. Had 3 points, 3 assists tonight. 7 points for Trevin Brazil. 3 boards for Trevin. Ivisic had 7 points and 4 rebounds. 5 for Jonas Adu. 4 boards for Jonas. And 2 points tonight for Billy Richmond. Both of them came at the free throw line. For Georgia, 2 players in double figures. Asa Newell, their freshman 6'11 center, had 18 points. R.J. Godfrey scored 11. Newell, by the way, scored his 18 before he fouled out at the end of the game. He had 8 rebounds tonight. Godfrey finished with 11. 9 points for Silas Demery. 8 points for Blue Kane. 5 apiece for Tyron Lawrence, Deshane Montgomery, and Santos Cyril. 2 points for Dakota LaFew, 2 points for Dylan James. Justin Abson played but did not score. Hogs are 12-7 overall, 1-5 in the league. Georgia's 14-5, 2-4. Oklahoma coming to town on Saturday night, and we'll continue with the Sonic Postgame Show after this for Summit Utilities.
We're back with more of the Sonic Postgame Show after this timeout. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic.
When it comes to keeping your family safe, Summit Utilities is here to help keep your senses sharp both inside and outside your home. If you smell a bad odor like rotten eggs, leave on foot immediately. It might be a gas leak. Then call both 911 and Summit Utilities from a safe location. Outside your home, it's important to know what's below before you dig. Always call 811 to have your utility lines marked. It's free and can save you a lot more than money. Your safety is our priority. For more on gas safety, visit summitutilities.com/safety.
Look, you already know eating right and staying active make a big difference, but weight loss surgery could get you back in the game. Check out the Bariatric and Metabolic Institute at Encore Medical Center in Saline County, part of the Arkansas Heart Hospital team. Their bariatric experts can help you lose the extra weight, get off medications, manage diabetes, and more. Visit arheart.com/BMI now for details. That's arheart.com/BMI for weight loss surgery. Your ticket to better health.
Follow the Hogs on and off the hardwood at Razorback MBB. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and more. This is Arkansas basketball from Learfield.
It's Justin Acree for Coffin by Design West. Shop with the local folks and get exactly what you want. You can also shop from the convenience of your own home by going to kaufmanlumber.com. There's an online store with over 800,000 items in inventory that can be delivered straight to your front door. Items in inventory include everything from hardware to housewares, heating and cooling supplies, lawn and garden tools, sporting goods, store and office supplies, and there's a huge range of products in each area available. So go by their store in West Little Rock at 14900 Cantrell Road or do your shopping online at kaufmanlumber.com.
Hey, if I have a special offer from Genesis of Conway, do I really need to do it like normal car ads and yell at you? Let's try this. Right now, Genesis of Conway is holding a signature event. $1,000 signature bonus cash on every vehicle. This includes the 2025 model GV80 and GV70. Those are the new arrivals. Amazing, I know. See, I didn't need to shout. Oh, but you will when you discover Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury, today.
Now, more of the Sonic Postgame Show presented by Sonic Drive-In. Live free. Eat Sonic.
And we welcome you back to the Sonic Postgame Show. Remind you about their new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smashers, your favorite smasher now with crispy bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Man, this was fun tonight. Hogs won it by a final of 68-65. Cal will join us in just a bit. We're going to bring you our play of the game while we wait. In fact, I'm told now Cal's on his way out, so we'll hold off on the play of the game and have a chance to visit with him. Z, I know that, and you've been in locker rooms when there's a celebration going on. I'm sure it was a lot of fun in there tonight.
Oh, yeah, everybody jumping up and down. I missed that part of it, man. Just you're happy, and they're able to kind of breathe a sigh of relief. It's not been good. We've never been 0-5 in the SEC. That's not good enough. And so to get this big win and to get that off of your back, that is a great feeling. And you get a chance to hopefully beat Oklahoma on Saturday. We needed this win. And so that team's in that locker room right now celebrating with their coaches and with their staff, and they're excited.
Well, they've just broken up. I see Zvonimir Visic has made his way out of the locker room. I think Cal's going to join us over here in just a few moments. The Razorbacks have an opportunity to win again this week. They've got Oklahoma coming to town on Saturday night at 7:30. And here comes the head hog, our post-game interview with John Calipari, brought to you by Tyson Foods. Be sure to check out Tyson's new and delicious Razorback chicken nuggets. They'll have you cheering Woo Pig Suey. Coach, congratulations. That's got to feel good the way your team battled.
Well, I told my wife, I'm sorry I'm putting you through this. You're staying, too. And I told Hunter, I'm sorry I'm putting you through this. This team is trying. The staff, we're doing everything we can. We've been through a landmine of stuff. And I'm sorry I put the fans through it. Like, you know, it's kind of like us looking at this, and when Boogie got hurt, everybody said what? We may not win a game. We won one. And again, they said only one other time in the history of this building has the team come back from that kind of deficit. Now, I want you to understand, these kids are not robots. They're not machines. They read stuff. You tell them not to. They have people around them coming at them, okay? How did we look starting the game? My gosh, how could you miss every open shot? Because their mindset. And that's why I said at halftime, you're not missing every shot this half. And when we make a run, you got to go at these dudes, and that means you're going to have to defend. You're going to have to guard. And all I can tell you is I'm proud of them. If you've been watching, you can say what you want. Has this team given up on any game we've played? Not one. It tells you we got a bunch of good guys here. They're good kids. They get along. They're for each other. And today, every player on the team helped us. The 8 that I played, no one killed us. They all helped us. I hate to tell you, they don't have to play great, but they're going to have to play good, each one of them. And every once in a while, be great so we can beat a really good team. But that mindset, and I told them, I said, look, you guys have done some really good stuff this year. Let's write our own story. Let's not have somebody else write our story. Let us write it. And it doesn't mean, look, we got a tough game. Oklahoma's good. Oklahoma had this team down 5 or 6 at the halftime. So, and it was at Georgia. Georgia's winning all their home games. So, and Mike's done a great job with his team, wouldn't you say? He's done a hell of a job, and they deserve to be where they are, too.
Hey, you're plus 10 on the boards against a team that was among the better rebounding teams in the league. Just talk about the toughness inside.
Well, there were two things. Our guards rebounded, okay? The guards rebounded. But the other thing is we told them they rebound 40% of their misses. 40%. They get to the line like crazy. So just so you know, did you kind of notice we were grinding it a little bit more? Well, I got a different team now. I got to play a little different with this group. Second thing, did you notice we were trying to throw it inside to the post a little bit more? So on Sunday, where I spent 8 hours in the office with my staff trying to put some sort of plan together without Boogie, surgery went well. Doc couldn't believe when he went in there. It was a little worse than they thought. Could not believe he played 2 games with that thumb. Could not believe it. Kid still wanted to play. He could not move, which is why we did it, and he wanted to go get it, and I'm happy for him. The kids played the game for him, and then he was on the phone in there after, and all you saw is this big nose, but he was on the phone where they could see it, and they talked to him, and they, so this has been an experience. I want this to make me a better coach because I'm going to have to figure some stuff out, and I'm going to have to keep a young group together and keep them positive and keep their mindset and continue to work. Because at the end of the day, if we get through what we just got through, if we get through this, the rest of their lives, is anything going to be tougher than what we just went through? Or if it is, they'll know the sun will shine. I just got to keep marching, and I got to keep grinding. Something good will break our way. And so like I said, I'm proud of the guys. The fans, I felt sorry to put you guys through all that we did. But it wasn't because we weren't trying. We just had some spells during the game. And I told them, you get us close, I'll drag you over the finish line. You get us close, I'll do that. But you got to get us close. I can't rebound for you. I can't fight. You can put stuff on the board. And how about a dude going and getting that last ball? Crazy, right?
Yeah, huge rebound.
Pressure free throws. I mean, down the stretch. Just tell us about that, the concentration from your players, the poise.
First half we missed a little bit. How about Carter Knox?
Yeah.
How about Carter right now? I mean, Carter did good. How about Nelly? He's getting closer. He's getting closer. You know what I did Sunday? I watched an FAU team tape, Texas A&M, when he played because I wanted to know, because I watched the tape before we're playing him the same way. He's playing the same way they played him. They had 3 guards. They spread him out. He got to the rim because they rushed at him and he did stuff. He's getting more comfortable. And like I said, in transition, I want him to pull up from 25 feet. Shoot it. Shoot it. And so, and I thought, again, DJ throwing him in there to run that team for that long, how about that? Did some good stuff. Those 2 free throws he made, was there pressure on those 2? Yes. Made them anyway.
And finally, just the confidence that comes from winning without Boogie Flynn. I know you'd rather have him, but winning a game without him on the floor, what does that do for the other guys?
Well, let me just tell you. Is there any kids here? There's some older kids. Here you go. Here you go. Who's the oldest person here? There you go. He admits it. I love it. Any other old-timers here? Where I see right there. Now, your husband won't say it. He's saying, I'm not old. There's a young man up there. There you go. All right, and I'll sign those when we're done here. Anyway, what were you talking about?
I was asking you about the confidence that comes from winning. I know you'd rather have Boogie, but winning without him, what does that do for the other guys?
Well, at the end of the day, you all know we just had to win a game somewhere. We just had to win a game. And then the stuff we worked on, how we were going to play, they all said, we're all in. Tell us how you want us to play. That's what we're going to do. And now we'll see where this goes. We got a tough game coming up. We got some tough road games coming up. You know what? This league is not only tough for Arkansas, it's tough for everybody. There are other teams. They may not lose 5 in a row, but they may lose 2 or 3 in a row, and they're a really good team. You went on the road, you did this, you had an injury, all of a sudden you lost 3. This is an unforgiving lead. We easily could have lost this game. But you all know we needed to win this. You all know we had to win this game. So it's not on us on it. Now let's go let loose and go have fun and play. I'm telling you, and again, my wife's probably gone.
She's over there.
So Ellen knows, and I say this, I have been so blessed my whole life. I can't go crazy over this kind of stuff. I have been blessed from, my dad was a baggage handler, come on. And now I'm sitting here and I'm able to help young people with their families for the rest of their lives and bring excitement. And so as I went through it, I kept reminding myself, I have been blessed my whole life. This is really hard. If it's really hard for me, it's really hard for my players. So I better be strong for them. And I better have an attitude that they can look at and say, well, geez. And you understand, like, I haven't been through many of these. Like, but coming to a new place, coming to a new program. And we started, the deck was stacked. We had a lot of guys when I got here. So, and then we're putting it, and then we have injury, and then it all kind of piled up. But all I'm trying to say to you fans is I'm trying to stay strong for these kids. I am staying strong, and I'm putting things in the right perspective. I don't read anything. The people that want to take shots, they're going to take shots. My friends are calling me and saying, this may be your best coaching job. And then there's somebody else saying, he's the worst ever. If they ever said it to me, I'd say, you're right. Can we talk about something else? I mean, it doesn't matter. I just coach my team. And I'm really happy to be the coach here. I just want you to know. Even though we just went through that lull. But I'm happy to be here. And over the long haul, Hunter and I talked. This is a 5 thing now. He said maybe 7. I said, let's worry about 5 first. And we're going to get this done. It's just going to take time. Thanks, folks.
Congratulations, Coach. Thank you. John Calipari, again, brought to you by Tyson Foods. Razorbacks win at 68-65. Sonic postgame show continues after this for Bud Light.
We'll be back with more of the Sonic postgame show, presented by Sonic Drive-In. Live free, eat Sonic.
When the game goes into overtime, but the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Experience luxury at Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas, where the excitement never stops. Elevate your gaming experience at our world-class smoke-free casino and enjoy an unparalleled stay at our hotel. Find bliss at the Astral Spa, embark on culinary adventures, and witness the thrill of live thoroughbred racing through May 3rd. To book your experience, visit oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
We're back after a word for your local station. This is Razorback basketball from Learfield.
Companies are shifting their telephone systems to the cloud, and you should too. ESI eCloud PBX has everything you need. Features like work from anywhere, video calls, and advanced security tools make ESI eCloud PBX one of the best choices for any business. Opt out of the high cost of your traditional phone system and move to the cloud. Sign up for an online demo at nsgdv.com and get your system activated at no charge.
Network Services Group. One call does it all.
Hey, it's Brooke here, and at Chris Crane Hyundai, we've got a huge selection of pre-loved vehicles like never before. Late models loaded with new technology? Check. Payments to fit any budget? Check. Silverados, Civics, Broncos, and more. Check, check, check. Banks that love to say yes? You know it.
Our pre-loved inventory has never been better than now. Come visit your friends at Chris Crane Hyundai on Museum Road in Conway and online at chriscranehyundai.com.
Welcome back to the Sonic Postgame Show. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic.
Razorbacks win at 68-65 as we welcome you back to the Sonic Postgame Show and remind you about their new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smashers. Adu Thero's joined us here at the table. We're going to talk to him. We're going to have our play of the game. First, we got to pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
1037 The Buzz, your exclusive Razorback headquarters in Central Arkansas. KABC Little Rock.
Our star of the game is presented by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Adu Thero, as you might imagine, is our star of the game. Double-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds. He also took part, in fact, was the key component of the play of the game, brought to you by the Arkansas Heart Hospital. I want to play the highlight, and then we're going to get you to describe it. This is our play of the game. It's going to be one more for Thero with 1.8 to go. Georgia's going to have to go the length of the floor. He missed the second one, got his own rebound, puts it up and in at the horn, and Arkansas wins. Arkansas wins. Thero missed the free throw off the front of the rim, beat Georgia to the basketball, laid it in at the horn, and Arkansas wins the game 68-65. How about that? What a finish. Thero with the free throw and then the bucket. He scores the last 3 points of the ball game, Z, and Arkansas's got a W. How about Adu Thero? Just kind of, you heard our description. You heard us screaming and yelling. Tell us what it was like for you out there.
No, I shot the first foul shot, went in. I was like, okay, let me just make this one, get back on defense, and let's secure the game. Shot it. It felt short. I was like, oh, I got to go for it. And I just seen an open lane and nobody else, went for the rebound. So I just got the rebound, laid the ball in. And
so you knew when it left your hand that it was short and you were going to need to go get it.
Yeah, I knew.
Talk a little bit about coming from behind. That's not easy to do, just kind of whittling away. What was your mindset coming out of the locker room at halftime?
We all just came with the mindset that we was going to be more aggressive. We're not going to quit, and we're going to keep fighting and just keep, it was a five-possession game, and we were just like, we just got to keep cutting it down, keep getting stops, and that's what we did.
You drew 7 fouls. When in the game, was it in the first half or early the second? Because we could see it here that they couldn't stay in front of you. You were getting to the basket so well. When did you start, hey, man, I'm going to be able to get to it's kind of like the Illinois game. I'm going to be able to drive it all I want right here.
I really just try and do that with anybody. I feel like anybody who steps in front of me, I'm going to try and take them at some point. So, did
you feel like you needed to get them going one way and then go back the other? Because a lot of them were just catching on the left wing, straight right-hand drive. They couldn't get in front of you. Like that basket right there. You caught it right here on the wing. That was a big bucket. And you took it, you blew right by their big, good freshman, Asa Newell, and you got right there on the SEC and elevated over the top. You remember that play?
I do remember that. I try and just take what the defender gives me and not try and make the game too difficult, not trying to complicate it too much.
It became pretty obvious this was going to be a parade to the free throw line. When you're a player, concentration, stoppages of play, got to go to the free throw line and concentrate. How difficult is that?
We work on it, foul shots, but you can't, doesn't really show like the game. You can't really practice a free throw like how it's going to be in the game, but just stepping up, keeping calm, and just shooting how I regularly shoot foul shots.
When you came back from Missouri, and you knew you were going to have to play without Boogie Flan, tell us about the conversation among the players and what you felt like you had to do amongst yourselves.
We all knew we had to step up, in big ways. Boogie is a big part of our team. He did a lot for us, scoring, assists. So we knew everybody was going to have to step up individually, and that's what happened. Everybody, came ready to play today.
Tell us about the locker room. You guys had to be having a good time in there tonight.
Everybody, happy, smiles everywhere. Walking in, I was like, call Boogie, man. Get Boogie on the phone.
Adu, congratulations, man. Great fun tonight. We appreciate you joining us. Adu Thero is our star of the game. He was the subject of our play of the game, too, which was brought to you by the Arkansas Heart Hospital. It's the only hospital in the region that specializes entirely in your heart health. Choose the Arkansas Heart Hospital, all heart. Hogs won it by 3. Fun night at Bud Walton Arena, 68-65 the final. Z and I will wrap it up from the Basketball Palace after this from the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
We're back with more of the Sonic Postgame Show after this timeout. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic.
The Electric Cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life, where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission, to provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local, hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Daspit Law Firm is the proud official injury lawyers of Razorback Athletics. In sports, there's talented players and players that work hard to be the best. When you combine talent and hard work, you've got a champion. That's Daspit Law Firm and their team of attorneys here in Arkansas. They won't be outworked, and that's to the benefit of their clients that have suffered injuries in an accident. If you've been in an accident and want some free advice, call Daspit Law Firm at 501-500-HURT. That's 501-500-HURT, or visit DaspitLaw.com.
The home of the Hogs. This is Arkansas basketball on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solutions now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is meatloaf for only $7.49 per pound, with roasted red skin potatoes and peppers for $4.99 per pound.
Some vehicles are simply made. Cadillac vehicles are made to be iconic. And whether that's being made to be vibrant in an all-electric Lyriq, made to be epic in a luxurious Escalade, or made to be thrilling with the dynamic performance of CT4 and CT5, Cadillac is always made to be bold. Because icons aren't just born, they're made. Visit your local Cadillac showroom today.
.gov/secure our world.
Now, more of the Sonic Postgame Show presented by Sonic Drive-In. Live free. Eat Sonic.
One final time tonight, we welcome you back to the Sonic Postgame Show and remind you about Sonic's new double stack smashers, your favorite smasher with bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Live free, eat Sonic. This has turned into a late night, long ball game. Razorbacks won it by 3, and I think everybody was happy and willing to wait around for a W at the end.
Oh, it was so fun, and it was a great second-half effort by these Razorbacks, as you've talked about. And the defense was the key to the whole thing. And on the other end, just putting the pressure on Georgia's defense, getting to the free throw line and making all those foul shots in the second half. That was incredible, and we shot it so well. And it's crazy to come back without making a lot of baskets. We made a few, but it was mostly just at the free throw line. And it was a good team win. Coach said it. He put 8 guys out there. All 8 of them played pretty good. And it's like the weight of the world is off these guys' backs now. And hopefully that'll pay off on Saturday against Oklahoma. To me, Georgia's a better team than Oklahoma, but that don't mean it'll be the same kind of game, and we'll have to play well.
It's going to be a 7:30 tip-off on Saturday night here at Bud Walton Arena. The Sooners will come over from Norman. 7:30 for the tip. We're on the air with a courtside show at 7 o'clock, and we hope you'll make plans to join us for the broadcast then. Again, our final score tonight from Bud Walton Arena. The Razorbacks come from behind and beat Georgia 68-65. Zach DeBozart wraps up our broadcast from the Learfield studios after this from the Arkansas Ford dealers.
We'll be back with more of the Sonic Postgame Show, presented by Sonic Drive-In. Live free, eat Sonic.
The Hog Call, the siren song of the Cardinal and White. It's thousands of voices raising to a fever pitch before tip-off, and a clear warning for any foe that dares get in their way. Ford knows that strong traditions start with leadership, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
The nation's best home court advantage lives inside Bud Walton Arena. The Razorbacks are back inside the Basketball Palace of Mid-America, and Coach John Calipari and the Hogs need you there and need you loud all season long. If you have tickets, make sure they're being used. If you need tickets, head over to SeatGeek.com. SeatGeek, that's the official resale marketplace of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
This is the Razorback Sports Network.
Bale Chevrolet has proudly been serving Arkansas since 1912, and as we head into our 113th year, we're excited to keep that legacy going strong. That's right, over 110 years of unmatched dedication to our customers and their families. You can always count on us for great selection and our best prices. Right now, we're loaded with great new and pre-owned inventory.
Our commitment is to you every day. Shop Bale Chevrolet and BaleChevrolet.com today. Together, let's drive.
What's better than getting something for free? Winning. Woohoo! And with the $5 bundle from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, you get the chance to do both. For $5, you get 3 tickets, a Powerball ticket with Power Play, a Mega Millions ticket, and a free Natural State Jackpot ticket. That's 3 ways to win. So ask for the $5 bundle today. Bundle is eligible with Quick Picks only. Offer ends February 28th. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Arkansas. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Arkansas and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Arkansas. Welcome back to the Sonic Postgame Show. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic.
Zach DeBozart here with you inside the Learfield Network Studios. Arkansas defeats Georgia 68-65, coming back from 15 down, going back into the first half, and ultimately winning this one by 3 thanks to some heroics from Adu Thiero. He ends up with the final 5 points for Arkansas in this one as they take down Georgia 68-65. It was a day of insane, chaotic, frantic finishes all across the SEC. We only had 3 games. Of course, Hogs win 68-65. That was the largest margin of victory today because going alongside us with an 8 o'clock tip, 16th ranked Ole Miss was at the free throw line up to, missed it, and A&M went down the floor with the shot clock off, opted to not play for one shot. They hit a 3 with 12 and a half to go, made it 63-62. Ole Miss ran down the floor as well. Each team had a timeout while all this chaos was happening on the floor. Ole Miss put up an awkward-looking mid-range jumper, went hard off the backboard, and the rebound took so long to skirmish and control that the clock ended up running out. And Texas A&M wins on the road at 16th-ranked Ole Miss, 63-62. And then prior to those games, there was a 6 o'clock tip. South Carolina hosting Florida. The Gamecocks were up by 7. They were up by double digits for a good chunk of the second half, but Florida was down by 5 after South Carolina banked in a 3 with about a minute to go. They responded with a 3 of their own, then stole the inbound after a 30-second timeout, got to the free throw line, made 2, tied the game. South Carolina would get to the free throw line, but only make 1 of 2. Florida, with about 10 seconds left, gets down the floor quick, little runner, goes off the glass and in 70-69. Now, South Carolina didn't have any timeouts. They ran down the floor, had a 30-foot heave, but it came up short. And Florida survives the Gamecocks. South Carolina, the last winless team in the SEC, as they fall 70-69. And again, that's because the Hogs won today, 68-65, beating Georgia. Quick peek, top 25, not too much action outside of the SEC. 7th-ranked Houston nearly doubled up Utah, 70-36 in Big 12 play. Also in the Big 12, 12th-ranked Kansas went on the road and beat TCU, 74-61. And in the Big East, 20th-ranked St. John's won in overtime at home over Xavier, 79-71. That's your look at your top 25 and SEC scoreboards. The SEC Notebook is brought to you by the Daspit Law Firm, the official injury law firm of Razorback Athletics. Next up for the Hogs, the date with the Sooners, Saturday, 7:30 tip at Bud Walton Arena. That means a 7 o'clock courtside show presented by Visit Hot Springs and Oaklawn in Hot Springs. Look, we could be here until tomorrow talking about how great the basketball was today and what could be coming up on the future for the Hogs. But for now, we'll call that a night. Again, one more time, your final score, Arkansas 68, Georgia 65. For Chuck Barrett and Matt Zimmerman out at Bud Walton Arena, I'm Zach DeBozart here in the Learfield Network Studios. Go Hogs and enjoy what's left of your Wednesday, Arkansas, here on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
On the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield, you've been listening to the Sonic Postgame Show. Sonic has proudly sponsored Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic. University of Arkansas basketball has also been sponsored by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive the Ford F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. First Security Bank. It's banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. Coca-Cola, proud to be the official soft drink sponsor of the Razorbacks. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, trusted by Arkansans for more than 75 years for reliable, affordable health insurance. Take good care, Arkansas, by UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Razorbacks. Visit Hot Springs. Time for a road trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Learn more at hotsprings.org. By Shelter Insurance. For award-winning service, find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. West Rock Coffee. Produced right here in Arkansas, West Rock is proud to be the official coffee sponsor of the Razorbacks. By Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas's only casino resort. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Please drink responsibly. By Summit Utilities, delivering natural gas to Razorback fans all across Arkansas. Arkansas Heart Hospital, dedicated to your heart. Ballpark, proud to be the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. By Zips Car Wash, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Harps, quality foods, hometown fresh. It's that simple at Harps. The Arkansas Department of Health. Quit tobacco. We can help. By SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of Razorback Athletics. Edward Jones. Find a financial advisor near you at edwardjones.com. By Roller Funeral Homes. For 3 generations, the Razorback Nation has trusted the Roller family to serve yours with all our respect. Kubota. For Earth, for Life. Highland Dairy. Locally made, naturally delicious. By your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. The University of Arkansas Online, offering flexible degree programs. Apply now at online.uark.edu. By Qual Choice Health Insurance, the quality choice for health insurance. Keep it simple with Qual Choice. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, reliable, affordable, responsible power. By Baptist Health, Arkansas's largest and most comprehensive health system. Greenway Equipment, for equipment that works as hard as you do. Regions Bank. Regions, the official bank of the SEC. And by Modelo Especial, brewed for full-time Razorback fans. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation of the Razorback Sports Network.
You've been listening to Arkansas Razorback Basketball on your home for the Hogs in Central Arkansas, 103.7 The Buzz. This broadcast was presented by Kaufman by Design West, Bale Chevrolet, Blackman Auctions, Lion Legal Services, Malvern National Bank, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Genesis of Conway, Gwatney Chevrolet, Network Services Group, First Security, Chris Crane Hyundai, Edwards Food Giant, Expressway Airport Parking, and Low T Center.
Arkansas steals the ball. Nelly to the other end and a one-hand jam. John L. Davis with the dunk.
With another edition of Arkansas basketball in the books, it's time to break down the game from every angle.
Boogie's open in the corner. Flan for three. It's good, and Arkansas leads.
This is the 103.7 The Buzz Arkansas basketball postgame show.
Pass knocked away at the horn. The shot's no good from Gale, and Arkansas wins it. Defense at the end gives the Razorbacks a 2-point win over Michigan.
Here is your host, Josh Neighbors.
It's going to be one more for Thero with 1.8 to go. Georgia's going to have to go the length of the floor. He missed the second one, got his own rebound, puts it up and in at the horn, and Arkansas wins. Arkansas wins. Thero missed the free throw off the front of the rim, beat Georgia to the basketball, laid it in at the horn, and Arkansas wins the game. How about that? What a finish. Thero with the free throw and then the bucket. He scores the last 3 points of the ball game, and Arkansas's got a W.
Well, the wait is over. Arkansas finally gets on the board in SEC play. A 68-65 victory over the Georgia Bulldogs at Bud Walton Arena. I am Josh Neighbors. This is the Arkansas basketball postgame show here on 103.7 The Buzz. Find us on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, X. Leave your comments there. Like the video there. We appreciate it. The D3 Auto Sales text line, 501-661-1037. That's how you can also call us as well. At Josh Neighbors _ on Twitter. At 103.7 The Buzz. Damon Poole on the ones and twos. And my buddy Bryson Jackson is here as well for emotional support, moral support. Deep breath, everybody. The wait is over. Arkansas wins. They win and cover in a game they led for 29 seconds of. Once again, Arkansas leads 29 seconds of the game. Doesn't matter. As Damon told me when he cut the final highlight, hey, it was the most important 29 seconds of the game, and that's it. And they win. And searching for a leader, losing Boogie Flan to an injury, all of that. Arkansas tonight, the story to me, outside the stats, is the amount of fight that they had. Guys with hands on their knees at every opportunity they could to catch some wind, to take a break. And every single time they picked themselves back up, they were fighting for loose balls. They were diving on the floor. They were awesome on the offensive glass. They were attacking the rim and getting themselves to the free throw line. Arkansas just would not be denied tonight, and that was something very exciting to see, because that is a testament to the coaching, testament to the will of the players too. After losing their best scorer, their best ball handler, the fact that they responded the way they did was incredibly impressive. And so hey man, if you're a Hog fan tonight, you should be proud of the way your team played. I know the numbers are not numbers that you're typically proud of, but I think you look at the numbers that really matter, the hustle stats, the fight stats, if you will, and man, was Arkansas, they were winning in the margins. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted watching the game. This was one of those you don't like. You never like the 8 p.m. starts that have this many combined free throws. The two teams combined in this game for 63 free throws. Georgia shot 43% from the floor. Arkansas shot 31%. Georgia shot 36% from three. Arkansas was 3 for 23 from deep. A lot of open ones they missed. They generated a lot of good three-point looks tonight. Did not knock any of them down. And I always say this, guys, basketball is math. Pick your stats. You can usually find the story. In the three-point shooting category, Georgia was 5 of 14. Arkansas was 3 of 23. Okay? That's a +6 advantage for Georgia. Free throws. Georgia was 20 of 29. Arkansas, 29 of 34. It's a +9 advantage for Arkansas. +6 in threes for Georgia. +9 in free throws for Arkansas. Final margin, Arkansas by 3. Basketball is math. Basketball is math. The math worked for Arkansas tonight. And it worked because of their effort. And Adu Thiero was a huge part of that. 17 points, 11 rebounds. I mean, I was absolutely thrilled by his effort level. DJ Wagner, a difficult night for him shooting the ball, but you know what? Thrust into a brand new role this year. And here's what I would say is the encouraging thing. This team is a crappy three-point shooting team. But even crappy three-point shooting teams don't shoot 13%. Arkansas attempted, I mean, they were so bad shooting, but they attempted 23 threes tonight. You know why? Because they were so open. They got so many good looks from three tonight that they couldn't not take those looks. There were very few three-pointers tonight where I was like, well, I mean, you know, that's a bad shot. No. Like, honestly, like, you know, it was the Avicic pull-up too that I thought was maybe the worst attempt of the evening. But they generated so many open threes and they missed a lot of them. So that's encouraging. But you know what? They went to work and got themselves the free throw line. That was the big difference. That was the winner. 501-661-1037 is how you get to us on the D3 Auto Sales text line. That's also how you can get to us via the phone lines. And once again, I know it's late, so if you all want to get involved with the shows tomorrow, it doesn't offend me. We'd love to have you involved in this show tonight. We'll take a break here. We come back, your text messages, your thoughts on Arkansas breaking the streak. They're now 1-5 in SEC play, 12-7 overall. Oklahoma comes to town next, so there's a whole lot to get to here on the Arkansas basketball postgame show. We'll be right back.
Here, and at Chris Crane Hyundai, we've got a huge selection of pre-loved vehicles like never before. Late models loaded with new technology? Check. Payments to fit any budget? Check. Silverados, Civics, Broncos, and more. Check, check, check. Saints that love to say yes? You know it.
Our pre-loved inventory has never been better than now. Come visit your friends at Chris Crane Hyundai on Museum Road in Conway and online at chriscranehyundai.com.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solutions now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is meatloaf for only $7.49 per pound with roasted red skin potatoes and peppers for $4.99 per pound.
Some vehicles are simply made. Cadillac vehicles are made to be iconic. And whether that's being made to be vibrant in an all-electric Lyriq, made to be epic in a luxurious Escalade, or made to be thrilling with the dynamic performance of CT4 and CT5, Cadillac is always made to be bold. Because icons aren't just born, they're made. Visit your local Cadillac showroom today.
Home ownership. At Progressive, we know it's part of the American dream. It's winds blowing across a fruited plain, and also your new fire pit, which subsequently sets your gazebo ablaze. It's hard-hitting football, and an even harder-hitting price estimate from your general contractor. That's a star-spangled bummer. It's also round-the-clock protection when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, which can help keep the American dream of home ownership alive and kicking. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Imagine a world where animals and humans coexist in harmony, where wild animals thrive, habitats are protected, and marginalized communities are empowered. At International Animal Rescue, this is our vision. Our holistic, community-led projects not only rescue animals, but also protect and replenish precious habitats, creating a better future for us all. But we can't do this without you. Show your support now and help keep the wild, wild. Visit internationalanimalrescue.org.
Hey folks, Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Thank you for making us the #1 Northstar truck bed dealer in the world. We have the newly redesigned Northstar beds in stock, plus RKI beds, Bedrock, Butler, and Wilrow. If you make a living with a trailer or use a trailer in any way, look up your Hometown Trailer Store on Facebook. Get big store amenities with hometown service. Stop by HJ Trailer Sales in Hot Springs or Paragould, or online at hjtrailersales.com.
Have questions about retirement, investments, or your money? Call our financial hotline. Dial 501-381-5228 and leave a voicemail with your specific financial question, and our experts will answer it on the Get Ready for the Future show Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Get your financial questions answered by the pros. 501-381-5228. Call now. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Independent Advisor Alliance. Independent Advisor Alliance and Genwealth Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Hey, it's Brooke here, and at Chris Crane Hyundai, we've got a huge selection of pre-loved vehicles like never before. Late models loaded with new technology? Check. Payments to fit any budget? Check. Silverados, Civics, Broncos, and more. Check, check, check. Saints that love to say yes? You know it.
Our pre-loved inventory has never been better than now. Come visit your friends at Chris Crane Hyundai on Museum Road in Conway and online at chriscranehyundai.com.
Wagner into the front court for the Razorbacks, behind the back at the logo. Gives it away to Nellie Davis. 13 on the shot clock. Nellie at the foul line, weaves into the key jumper from Davis is good. 9 for Nellie, his third basket of the night.
John L. Davis finished with 9 points on the night. He was 3 for 14 from the floor, but his defense was excellent. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists as well. He played 36 minutes. That's the most of any Razorback player. We knew him and DJ Wagner would have to be the 2 guards who stepped up tonight. I'm worried about the depth moving forward. I think it's totally fair criticism. But, I mean, you know, those guys went out there and they fought their tails off tonight. It was so cool to see those guys at 0-5 just act like it was Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Josh Neighbors here. Arkansas basketball postgame show on 103.7 The Buzz. Arkansas beats Georgia 68-65 to get their first Southeastern Conference victory of the season. And we go to the phone lines. We'll go to Toby up first. Toby, how are we feeling, man? Does it feel good?
Hey, let me tell you something. That's the reason why I'm up this late, okay? I was listening to the game. I want to hear a lot of the commentary. And you are absolutely correct. It's about like us winning the national championship. I mean, it just feels so good to get the monkey off of your back. But let me ask a question, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. I mean, our shooting was simply horrendous in the first half. It didn't get a whole lot better in the second half, but at least we just rounded out and we came away with the win. But, I mean, what's your assessment of Georgia? I mean, do you think going forth that maybe we would have gotten over the hump, or do you think Georgia would, did they just break down? I mean, was Arkansas that good, or was Georgia that bad?
Thank you, Toby. I appreciate you calling in. So I think the big part about this is that Georgia is Arkansas is a good matchup. Georgia's a good matchup for Arkansas. That is my number one thing is that because Arkansas's got such a big front line, and Georgia's got a lot of size too. Georgia's not this excellent three-point shooting team. Arkansas, I mean, you know, I thought as good as Newell was tonight, they made those big guys work. And so, and Cyril too, I thought he really had to work. And he goes to the free throw line 7 times and makes 3 of them. They made those guys work this evening. Montgomery went to the free throw line 7 times, made 3 of them. Those guys had to work this evening for their points. And so I think Arkansas, was advantaged in that way. And also Georgia is not some excellent 3-point shooting team. They're a tough team. They want to grind it out too. But Arkansas just found a way to get to the line in those pivotal moments when they were drawing the game closer, and that's when they were getting a lot of stops. And Georgia was making a ton of mistakes. So Arkansas upped the defensive intensity and upped their offensive pressure when it comes to driving in the lane and getting to the line, and they made those free throws. That was a huge thing. They made those free throws because the clock is stopped. It's opportunities for you to draw closer and draw closer. So that's what allows you to shoot 31% from the floor and still win the game. We'll go to Savage. Savage, how are you, man?
What's up, Josh?
Hanging in there.
I appreciate you staying up late.
Yep.
Hey, you talking about, Boogie goes down, and it gives opportunity for somebody like Knox. Knox doesn't get the minutes and actually has to stay in the game. And he played with outstanding effort just the entire game. But you talk about numbers. Numbers don't lie. don't turn the ball over and hit your free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas is not going to win too many more games in the SEC, but if they can hit their free throws and keep their turnovers down, they're going to win a couple games. What's your thoughts on that? I'll get off there. Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you calling in the show. I appreciate you staying up late here with us. And so it's a good point. I mean, Carter Knox, thank you for drawing my attention to it because I skimmed over that. 11 for 13 from the line and 0 turnovers. And I mean, he was, I think he had 1 according to our stat broadcast. His aggression level was high. It was high. And these freshmen now are not going to have to they're not going to have to grind as much for their opportunities, but they're going to have a chance. And like the thing that they can do, because they're such good athletes, I think Richmond's in this too, and he was pretty miserable in offense tonight. But Carter Knox, he is not a refined player. Thought Jimmy Dykes made a great point tonight that he was known as a cutter and slasher. You saw that cutting and slashing ability and that quality that made him such a high recruit with the way he attacked this evening. You saw that with the way that he got after it tonight, just getting to the line, causing the defense to be in tough spots, drawing fouls, and making free throws. Making those free throws, 13 points for him tonight, and 6 boards. He was in the fight. Like, all of these guys tonight were in the fight, and especially the guards. Just no matter how many misses they had, he was 1 for 5. 3 for 14 was John L. Davis. 3 for 14 was Wagner. But they stayed in the fight. I mean, guys, I don't have, and I usually have a lot to say about what's happening, but this was just a grind. This was a serve. This was the first drive of the Notre Dame offense of the championship game. We've got 4 plays to get 10 yards, and we're going to just grind it out. That's what this was tonight. And much like that offense, I don't know if that's sustainable the rest of the year rather. But that grind factor, you can't say enough about it. You can't grind your way to every win, but the good thing is I think you can shoot better than 3 for 23 from deep. We'll go to the phone lines once again. Oh, and we had somebody drop. We'll go to line number 2. Caller, who's this?
Hi there. Kurt from Bride.
How are you?
Just want to talk about the game, of course.
Well, I hope you're having a nice cold beverage and enjoying yourself and enjoying the victory.
I am. Yes, sir. All of the above.
Fantastic. What do you got?
Well, I just am talking about the fact I think they came out in the second half, and I believe that Brazil really sparked them for that few minutes that before he, got his 4th foul. And I think that sparked them for some reason. And all of a sudden, they started playing together, and they showed what they really had on talent level. They still didn't shoot worth a whip, but, man, they, on defense, they were hammering it. They showed what they can do, and they hammered the boards. They could not, I think their shooting percentage was so low because Georgia kept fouling them.
Right.
And they got to the line. So, 9+ on free throws.
Yeah.
I'm real proud of them for doing that, but, they could have done that every time. And it's so hard for Cal to be able to, it's like herding cats, really it is. And I know it's really hard, but, man, he's getting paid a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I think those guys ought to be more motivated, and I wish and hope he can do better with that.
All right, well, I appreciate you calling. I thought they looked motivated tonight. I'll tell you that. I think they look very motivated tonight. I think, to your point, here's the funny thing. Georgia shot 47% in the second half. That's pretty good. But you look at the number of – the crazy part is Arkansas shot 29% in the second half. Georgia shot 47%. Arkansas had more field goal makes. Do you know why? Because they hit the glass. 21-12 on the boards. Arkansas attempted 25 second half free throws. They made 11 more second half free throws than Georgia did. They also made 2 more three-pointers. Now, it took them, 12 shots to get there. But Arkansas, the story is that it worked, and to the original point made there, Brazil plays 4 minutes. 4 minutes in the second half. 5 points, 3 boards, 2 free throws made, hit a three-pointer. I mean, that is an efficient, effective 4 minutes. All right, we'll come back with your final thoughts. Read your text on the D3 Auto Sales text line. Call us at 501-661-1037. Project ahead a bit. Oklahoma on Saturday. I put these guys in a nice ice bath. I would have let them hit the training table, get a massage, put them in bubble wrap, and get them ready for Saturday night because Oklahoma's a desperate team as well. We'll be back. Postgame show in a second.
Hey, it's Brooke here, and at Chris Crane Hyundai, we've got a huge selection of pre-loved vehicles like never before. Late models loaded with new technology? Check. Payments to fit any budget? Check. Silverados, Civics, Broncos, and more. Check, check, check. Saints that love to say yes? You know it.
Our pre-loved inventory has never been better than now. Come visit your friends at Chris Crane Hyundai on Museum Road in Conway and online at chriscranehyundai.com.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solutions now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is meatloaf for only $7.49 per pound with roasted red skin potatoes and peppers for $4.99 per pound.
Some vehicles are simply made. Cadillac vehicles are made to be iconic. And whether that's being made to be vibrant in an all-electric Lyriq, made to be epic in a luxurious Escalade, or made to be thrilling with the dynamic performance of CT4 and CT5, Cadillac is always made to be bold. Because icons aren't just born, they're made. Visit your local Cadillac showroom today.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MOVE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
For 54 years, you've trusted Sigma Supply for all your packaging and shipping needs. And now, as part of Brady Plus, they've got even more to offer. From janitorial supplies, facility essentials, and food service disposables, Sigma Supply has you covered. And ordering is a breeze with over 50,000 new products online at sigmasupply.com. And do not forget to call sales manager David Breitenberg at 1-800-264-1661 and ask for the Buzz discount. Remember, if you're not using Sigma Supply, you've got low-grade products. Man.
Have questions about retirement, investments, or your money? Call our financial hotline. Dial 501-381-5228 and leave a voicemail with your specific financial question, and our experts will answer it on the Get Ready for the Future show Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Get your financial questions answered by the pros. 501-381-5228. Call now. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Independent Advisor Alliance. Independent Advisor Alliance and Genwealth Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Hey, it's Brooke here, and at Chris Crane Hyundai, we've got a huge selection of pre-loved vehicles like never before. Late models loaded with new technology? Check. Payments to fit any budget? Check. Silverados, Civics, Broncos, and more. Check, check, check. Saints that love to say yes? You know it.
Our pre-loved inventory has never been better than now. Come visit your friends at Chris Crane Hyundai on Museum Road in Conway and online at chriscranehyundai.com.
It's going to be one more for Thero with 1.8 to go. Georgia's going to have to go the length of the floor. He missed the second one, got his own rebound, puts it up and in at the horn, and Arkansas wins. Arkansas wins. Thero missed the free throw off the front of the rim, beat Georgia to the basketball, laid it in at the horn, and Arkansas wins the game. How about that? What a finish. Thero with the free throw and then the bucket. He scores the last 3 points of the ball game, and Arkansas's got a W.
They got a W. This is the Arkansas basketball postgame show here on 103.7 The Buzz. My name is Josh Neighbors. Glad to have David Poole and Bryson Jackson here tonight enjoying the victory. Not sure how many of those we're going to have this year. 501-661-1037. That's our D3 Auto Sales text line. It's also the way you can call us. We are on Twitch, X, Facebook, and YouTube. You can rewatch the show there as well. Appreciate all the viewership. We've been killing it the last couple times on these post-game shows. This one's a bit later than normal as we are approaching midnight. More coverage of the game, obviously, you can get on Morning Mayhem tomorrow, as well as The Zone, Out of Bounds, and Drive Time Sports. But we're getting the first bite at the apple here. And so the big story leading into this game, and I kind of neglected the Boogie Flan thing. I want to kind of hit it here as we're moving towards the wrap up. I was thinking today that maybe Boogie Flan's going to be good. He will, but let's be honest. In SEC play, Boogie Flan has shot 28% from the floor and 28% from three. And so my thought was you get a couple older guards in John L. Davis and also DJ Wagner with the ball in their hands more, and they're shooting and they're creating for others. If they can do better than 31% and you redistribute those 15 shots, you might end up doing pretty well. Now, here's the thing. They actually didn't shoot that well. So it's so far, not so good on that front, but they did win, right? They did win. A couple things I'd like to see from Wagner. He's got opportunities to shoot sometimes when he comes off the screen moving to his right. He neglects not to. I'd like to see that more. And then for John L., I'd like to see the ball go in the basket because, my God, man, it was a struggle for him. He had a big corner three, which was huge for Arkansas. And I actually liked, he had a pull up. I think he it says he got 9 points. Oh, I'm going second half here. He had a couple nice possessions in the first half where he got middle. I was talking about using him middle dribble drive a lot in the last couple shows. He got middle, hit a floater, hit a pull-up, and got another couple of good looks too. That's the way to effectively use him. He needs to be shooting, I think, in that mid-range. The good news is these guys are going to keep shooting because they've got nobody else, right? They're playing 8 guys. The 8 guys on scholarship right now are playing. So, blessing and a curse. We always knew if they had one injury, they'd be thin, especially when you've got that many young guys on the team. But it falls more towards the veterans now, in the beginning of the game, and the ball handling and whatnot. We'll see how that plays out moving forward. A couple of your texts here, the D3 Auto Sales text line. I also want to thank the folks who are on Facebook. Our man Warsmoke is here every single game. Let's see. Like I said, I hear now, but he said he's buzzing. Woo Pig 100 or 00 says great win. Big time play by Knox and Thero. Yeah, I mean Thero with the cover there at the end, but like that was just one of the free throws they did miss. Hustle personified as Thero cleans it up and it ends up making the layup there at the end. Woo Pig Suey, nail biting game. BTW, good job, Josh. Thank you, Betty Ann. Really appreciate that a lot. This is a later one. This one, folks, might not be as clear as normal because that was a rock fight. I am tired. I'm not going to lie, so it won't take too much more of your all's time. Luckily, we get a Saturday night game. Starts 30 minutes earlier. Not much of a reprieve. 30 minutes earlier. Oklahoma comes to town next. Not saying Arkansas is about to go on a run, but OU is next. If you get that win, you're 2-5 in the SEC. We said 7-11 might make it. You'd be 13-7 overall. You've got a week off until you head to Rupp Arena. Next game, if they have any designs on winning the NCAA tournament and also just kind of improving as a team in general, next game's one you got to have. Playing a good coach in Porter Mosier. You be ready to shoot take those attempts you had again. But I just think a college basketball team's going to make more of those the next time. I know Arkansas has not been great shooting, but 13% on that wide open of shots. These guys are still college basketball players. They should hit a few more of those. So that allows you to miss a couple more of your free throws, because you probably won't shoot 85% as a team again, although they shot very well last game. But this team's going to have to live at the line. They need to live at the line, and they need to make a few more of their threes if they want to find consistent victories. OU's up next, 7:30 game. Catch it right here on 103.7 The Buzz. Thank you all for listening tonight. We will be back once again Saturday night. Catch all the programming tomorrow. Have more coverage of this. I'll have some more coherent thoughts, too, after I sleep on this one. I'll see you on the same close in about 5 hours here on Morning Mayhem, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Roger and Baz live out at Oaklawn. So that'll be coming your way tomorrow morning. For David Poole, my buddy Bryson Jackson, Josh Neighbors signing off. Arkansas wins 68-65 over Georgia.